I believe that any nationality is capable of being the president of the United States because currently an Indian is the governor of Atlanta, and now recently even a black man has been president of the United States. So this only gives more scope and more opportunity for others, and people will think with an open mind from now on. Yeah.
What do you think it means to the rest of the world that the U.S. has elected a black man president?
It shows that the color of skin doesn't matter, which means it depends on the capability of a person, whether the person is capable and whether that person has the skill and technique and everything so that they can cope with. That would matter. Skin doesn't matter. Even if it's white, black or brown, that doesn't matter.
What do you think it means to the rest of the world that the U.S. has elected a black man president?
Well, I think it will definitely change the perception of black people in the world, because most people think that black people are less successful than other races. So I'm sure it's actually good for black people as well, and also other races, that they can achieve anything as long as they put their mind to it, with no racial barriers or anything like that.
Cool.
So it definitely means a very good thing that a black man has been elected, and hopefully it will change the perception of black people around the world and other races as well.
Cool. Cameras, action.
Okay.
What number are you doing?
I'm doing number 1, and the question is, what are your feelings, if any, about a black man being president of the United States, thus being the most powerful man on earth? And I think that it's awesome, and that it's about time that we have this change, and I think that it doesn't matter what the color of his skin is. I think that he's a phenomenal leader, and he is absolutely entitled to all the power that he can get.
Cool.
So.
I'm doing question 6, and that is, do you think the people of the United States made a mistake by electing a black man as their president? And if so, why? Irrelevant why. I think it is not a mistake, and I think it doesn't matter, and it's a good sort of step in the right direction, and I love him. I do.
Right on,
It's
Barack.
true. Right on Barack, exactly.
All right.
I loved his speech.
Do you believe any nationality is capable of being president of the U.S.?
Yes, I do. Any nationality can be capable of being the president anywhere, actually.
Cool.
Yeah.
Number 4, I think yes. I think all nationality is capable of being a president or leader, because I think all people is equal. No matter what their races are, skin colors, we are all humans. We have the same capabilities. There's nothing that makes us different.
I am going to take away some of my personal opinion, but I do believe, what I believe is that anybody with the right credential and the right experience and the right set of mind should be capable to be with, and also because you're not just doing the job on your own, you have a team of advisors and experts that are advising you on a daily basis, and so yeah, I do believe that give or take that the right person, it should be anybody that was going to be elected for the higher office in the country should be of clearly the right capabilities. But yes, it is even more important when it is elected of a black man, when it is the election of a black man. So yes, I do believe that the black man is fully capable of doing the job of a U.S. president.
I think that for an Aboriginal Australian to become Prime Minister, really need for somebody who will fit the role. And I think that should we find somebody, or if somebody should come along who would fit that role, that person, whether he be a Chinese Australian, whether he be an Aboriginal Australian, whether he be an Australian of another racial or ethnic background, I think that that kind of person would be well received. I mean, we're a multicultural society. I like to think that we're fairly open-minded, and I can't see any issues there, and especially as far as I'm concerned. Just going back to Bush and Obama and the presidential elections, I feel that a lot of people with the Bush presidency were taking interest in American politics, but from a negative point of view, and it was breeding a lot of negative feelings among different parts of the world. But now with Obama, I think he's really shedding a lot more of a positive I suppose, ambience of the US, and people are taking interest in a more positive way. And I suppose this is kind of highlighted with his talks in Egypt to the Muslim world, I think that he's taking a policy of opening up as opposed to closing in, and a policy of acceptance as opposed to non-acceptance. So I think that the whole of all of this is taking a step, a positive step. In fact, I don't think I've ever felt this positive towards an American president before. So,
hope that anything is possible.